The White House, where President Trump left his quarantined area for the first time by working in the Oval Office, even though he is likely still contagious. In a new video, he also calls his illness a blessing and claims his experimental treatment is a cure. Those are his words. Ben Tracy is at the White House for us. Ben, good morning to you. What's the latest on the president's plans?
Well, good morning. So CBS News has learned that the Trump campaign is actually exploring travel plans for President Trump as soon as next Monday for an event possibly in Pittsburgh, even though they have not made any final decisions yet, and this will likely be up to the president's doctors. Now, at the same time, the White House is still refusing to answer questions about just how long President Trump may have been infected with coronavirus.
I feel like perfect. So I think this was a blessing from God that I caught it.
President Trump, standing in the Rose Garden Wednesday, insists he's feeling great, praising an experimental antibody cocktail he was given to treat his coronavirus infection.
They gave me Regeneron, and it was like unbelievable. I felt good immediately. It just made me better, okay? I call that a cure.
There is no cure yet for the virus, and the treatment the president received at Walter Reed, according to one analysis, would cost the average American more than $100,000.
I want to get for you what I got, and I'm going to make it free.
The drug, made by pharmaceutical company Regeneron, is currently only available to clinical trial participants and has still not yet been approved by the FDA. Earlier Wednesday, the president's doctor released another very brief update on his condition, saying President Trump has been symptom-free for more than 24 hours and has detectable levels of COVID antibodies in his blood. But those are likely due to his treatment and not an immune response. His doctor has not disclosed whether Mr. Trump has any lung damage or when he last tested negative for the virus, a detail critical in understanding who else may have been exposed. It also raises questions about whether he was actually tested every day, as the White House has claimed.
We're not asking to go back through a bunch of records and look backwards.
A Marine stationed outside the West Wing signaled the president was back in the Oval Office Wednesday, potentially exposing two top aides to the virus, including Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, who had to wear PPE.
We've got N95 masks, we've got goggles, we've got full PPE, and we're keeping the access there into the Oval very limited.
Now, late last night, Regeneron did ask the FDA for emergency approval of that experimental drug that President Trump claims without evidence cured him. The company says it would have about enough doses for about 50,000 patients to begin with. That's far less than the hundreds of thousands of doses President Trump claimed would be ready to go. Anthony.
Ben, thank you.